Alright, so on this episode with Andrew and Candace, Brian and Chaz, I forgot his name, Deontay and the other girl, I can't remember her name. But now Deontay's going with some 18-year-old girl. We ain't gonna talk about that because I don't even want to talk about that. Anyway, so let's talk about Andrew and his obsession with this lady because first off, Candace is saying she is very uncomfortable. Let's just get that out the way because now it's just, I'm assuming that Candace just used this man for money. And then she's in the confessional trying to say, oh, I'm not scamming because I don't want people to think I'm scamming. Girl, you done shown all that when we first saw the first episode. Before you even got out, how he went and bought the truck, got you an apartment, got you furniture, got you everything. And then you had your homegirl come check it out because it's for you and your son, not for you, Andrew, and your son. So basically, the producers asked her, was she in it for the money? Because it's a certain face she kept making, like she never smiles, she's never looking happy, she don't care, y'all. I'm just gonna say it like that. That's the vibe she gives me. Like she just forcing herself to be with him, and I guess she thought this situation was not gonna last that long. I guess she thought she was gonna kick him to the curb once she got out of prison, but no, not Andrew. You're not letting Andrew go. Andrew is dedicated and invested. When I say invested, he's not leaving her side at all. I mean, I'm like, are we watching the same show here? Because Candace is basically telling you to leave. She wants you to go. And he just sitting over there like a little puppy. Okay, it's okay, babe. I'm gonna be here forever. I'm not gonna leave you. Okay. So in this episode, she decides to go register herself. I guess being out of prison and stuff to let them know like what's going on and stuff. And she brings up the fact that she wants to go back to the program, the will care program that she was supposed to be in, well, staying at when she got out of prison. And she said that she doesn't feel comfortable living outside that because she feels like her PO is going to try to sneak up on her and she don't want to get in trouble. That was her straight up lie, just so he can be like, okay, that's fine. So they're sitting in the car, they're driving to get something to eat. She's getting irritated. He was just like, well, do you want me to go in with you and all this stuff? And she basically trying to say, I got it. Like, you don't have to go in with me, Andrew. Like, it's just certain things that he be doing. I get it. He's trying to protect her. But she made him act like that from the phone. That's your fault. You shouldn't have strayed him alone. Okay. I'm just saying, it's not his fault for the way he's acting. It's not. But at the same time, he is grown and he knows what's going on. And he understands that when a woman doesn't want you, you don't keep forcing yourself to stay. I mean, we all know that. But do he know that? I mean, clearly we got 3 out of these people. So I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Like, come on now. We watch the same show. I mean, we understand what's going on here. Because, I mean, I don't understand what's going on, why people not thinking the same way we are thinking. But at the same time, I'm not understanding why we're not staying on the same page when somebody doesn't want you. And you're trying to fight it. And you need to let it go and move on with your life and find somebody that's free instead of trying to just keep her locked in. Because she ain't feeling that, Andrew. I'm just saying. So they was at the restaurant. I'm kind of skimming through this because I mean it was a lot. But they were at the restaurant and basically she was just explaining to him like, I'm not interested in you. I don't want to be with you. I'm trying to live my life. I don't want to do this anymore. But she was being subliminally, like she wasn't being direct to him. She was just like being low key, like, I need to get myself together. I need to do this. I got to get stuff ready for my son. I need to get back into the program so the PO won't, try to get me. Like, she is trying to find every excuse on the book. And Andrew's just like, okay, that's fine. That's fine. Andrew, come on. Like, not one time is she saying she's thinking about you. Like, she's never saying that. Like, this is really irritating to watch. Like, sometimes, like, we see this as normal people, but this cannot be real. I just want to know, like, this can't be real. They got to be playing with us at this point because this can't be real. So as she went on to say, like, we can't be together, I can't do this, blah, 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 this man gonna say, but do you still love me? Of course she's gonna say, yeah, I love you. Of course I love you, but I just need to get myself together, Andrew. I just can't do this. I can't. It's just too much. Like, you're just too much. It's just, my anxiety. Y'all, she kept using anxiety, drug use, and getting back to her program and getting her son back. Like, when I say she used anxiety the whole episode, you would think she was giving us anxiety, because she wasn't having anxiety. We were having anxiety watching this, because it was just like she was forcing herself into something that she could have just been like, nah, I'm straight. Drop me off at the program. I see you in 30 days. I can figure it out then. Because she didn't have to go see him when she got out. She could have lied and said, I got to go directly there, and that's it. Because, y'all, she left the restaurant and she said, I'm going to WellCare. That's where she went. He dropped her off at the program. But before that, you know, he was just saying, like, you know, can we still be together? He's still forcing the issue, saying, like, can we be together? Are we going to still be, you know, having a future together? We're engaged and all this stuff. And she just, like, freaking out. Like, she's just, like she's acting like Broadway with Chaz. Like, oh, my God. Oh, my God. Like, she's like, can you just pull over for a second? I need to smoke. Like, I got to smoke a cigarette. I'm like, girl, like... He is not getting the hint. He's never going to get the hint, and he won't get the hint, because he's not going to see what you're saying, because you only like the pillow talk, Andrew. That's what I got from it. You like pillow talk. But once she got out, that's a whole nother story. Like, he keeps saying, oh, she didn't act like this. Oh, she didn't act like that. But then he turned that ear off and be like, oh, I still love her, and I'm going to be with her no matter what. I'm going to love her down. And that's exactly what he's doing, but he's driving her crazy. He is driving her crazy. It's giving obsession. Taylor Jackson, nobody can have you. If I can't have you, nobody else can. That's what it's giving. And I'm scared for her, because she didn't pick the wrong guy. She did. So basically, she don't want Andrew to touch on her. He tried to, like, reach over to touch. She's like, ugh. She starts saying that's her anxiety. And she's outside of the car. She's smoking a cigarette. He was like, well, do you want me to come out? You know, before they got the truck. Do you want me to come out and, you know, come with? She was like, yeah, that's fine. Like, girl, you could have said, no, you can stay in the truck. I just need to breathe for a minute. So they're outside at this point. This man is still worried about being together. He was just like, so are we still going to be together? No, Andrew. No. But she's dancing around the question to keep saying, like, I got to get myself together. I got to do this. I got to get my son. I got to do this. I'm having anxiety. I'm overwhelmed. You're doing too much. Please just let me breathe. Blah, blah, blah. I can't answer all these questions all at once. It's just making me have real bad anxiety right now. Like, I am overwhelmed with all your questions. And it's just like, girl, if you just run. Because you already know what you got yourself into. So they get back in the truck. Andrew's taking her to the program at WellCare, where she can start her 30 days and be where her PO will be there when she needs to do a pop-up or whatever. She'll be living there, and when she gets done, she can go live her life. So basically, he dropped her off, and she was like, well, you can do whatever you want with the truck and the apartment. Basically, like, she just said, forget it. Like, I'm not going to be with you. You can do whatever you need to. I'm sorry that this is happening, but I got to live for me and my son. And I hate that I made this decision with you. So then she tried to give the ring back. Andrew said, you can keep it. Y'all already know. She's probably going to go pawn that or something. Because now she's in a state like, I still got this man ring, and I'm not trying to have no ties with him. And basically, she told him, like, you can get the truck back or whatever you want to do with the truck. I don't know what you can do with the apartment. I'm sorry that this happened. Like, she's apologizing, but Andrew is really thinking, like, after this 30 day, they're going to be back together like it was, because this is not how she was acting over the phone, and this is what he's questioning now. And it's like, Andrew, she's playing you, and you just don't want to accept it. Everybody sees it, and you just still sitting up here like, do you want to be with me? We are not in elementary school where you saying check yes or no. Like, grow up, Andrew. Grow up here and just accept, no, she don't want you no more. No, she's done using you. You are not the catch for her. Leave her.